even said that babies are expensive? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hemingway, and if you enjoy my videos, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss another video. I don't know why people say that babies are so expensive. I have literally profited since having child benefit. No, I'm totally joking. But seriously, you can seriously cut the cost of buying things for your baby using these top 10 tips that I am about to give you now.
Tip number 1.
Have you ever tried to sell your baby things? You probably won't get a lot for them. But if you're on the other side of this, you can get so many great cheap things just by using Facebook or going down to the charity shop. It's so good, and you can buy good quality things as well. These are just a few things that I have bought secondhand.
Tip number 2.
Have you seen in charity shops or on Facebook where people are selling things brand new? I always see this, and I have purchased a lot of things that still do have the label on for like probably a tenth of the price that these people paid for them. The reason for that is that people just buy too many clothes for their babies. Apart from baby growers, you can never have enough baby growers, and vests for that matter, but these things are cheap anyway. Like literally the other day I went to Asda and bought 10 vests for £9.50. That is less than £1 per vest, and they're not just like white ones either. Like they have patterns on them. They look pretty nice. But yeah, I think when it comes to buying your baby outfits, you don't really need too many, just because like these sort of things are really expensive. Cute little jeans and nice little dresses and things, just things that you put on your baby to make them look like not a baby. I don't really think they're very comfortable either. Like every time I see Edward in a baby grower, it makes me want to wear a baby grower. There is no wonder that onesies took off like 5 years ago. They are the most comfiest things ever.
Tip number 3.
Before having a child, you have to make sure that you have other friends and other family members that have also had children, so that they can pass down all of their clothes. This is great for the people that are passing down the clothes as well. Because babies grow so fast, you're always going to have like a bunch of clothes in the loft or in a cupboard that they're not using anymore because they've like quickly grown out of them. And the easiest way is just to give them to your friends. I have a few of my friends that are pregnant at the moment, and I honestly can't wait to give my clothes out because I need the storage, and it's also really nice to pass down your things to other people.
Tip number 4.
So out of everything that I have bought Edward, it was the pram that was the most expensive. I got one of those travel system things. It had like the carry car and the car seat and the other thing where they can sit up, which is basically like a stroller. The thing is with these, they take up way too much room. Like I could never fit that in my car, and to be honest, we never really used it. The best thing that we bought was the harness. What's a bit of fabric compared to like a big ass multi-function pram? If you don't have a silver cross or an eye candy pram, people are gonna look at you and judge you for your pram. So why buy a really expensive pram when you can just buy a harness and no one's gonna judge you at all? If anything, people are gonna think it's even cuter that you're holding your baby around your front. Oh, I love it when I see people do that.
Tip number 5.
I get all my nappies and baby wipes from Aldi because they are just so cheap. I have tried so many different brands of nappies, and I always found Aldi ones are by far the best quality and by far the cheapest. It's literally £5 for 92 nappies. You can't go wrong.
Tip number 6.
Even though I've bought and I have been given loads of toys, Edward still prefers to play with the doorstop on the wall. So I actually installed another one in the living room just randomly, and he will literally push his toys out the way to get to this doorstop so that he can play with it.
Tip number 7.
Putting shoes on a baby can result to their feet looking like this. No, I'm joking. But seriously, it can actually affect their mobility. Plus, shoes for babies are so expensive. They are so hard to get on, and then they just start sliding off, or they'll kick them off. So you have to pick it up off the floor and then put it back on their foot. Like, it's just such a pointless thing. Although when Edward does start walking, his first shoes are going to be dot mines. So I'm saving up using these amazing tips.
Tip number 8.
Talking about feet, how annoying are baby socks? You are constantly pulling them up, especially when they're starting to crawl like 10 miles an hour. They just fly off. Something that annoys me is that they don't sell tights for baby boys. But a few weeks ago, I was just like, gender norms, I'm gonna get him some. They are amazing. When he crawls, they stay on all day. They never come off. They are the best thing I have ever bought him.
Tip number 9.
I cannot stress enough that making your baby food is so much more cheaper and it is way better for your baby. I don't know if you've ever bought packet or jar food for babies. Even the stage 3 ones, they are still pretty pureed, and now that Edward is starting to want to feed himself with a fork or with his hands, he hates anything pureed. So he will literally just cry when I try to give him those sort of things. But surprisingly, he likes his mum's cooking. Even though it does take obviously a little bit longer to make baby food, if you make them in bulk and then just freeze all the little pots, you've got them for like at least 2 weeks. So healthier for your baby and a lot cheaper for you.
Tip number 10.
And finally, take full advantage of grandparents. I learnt this at Christmas when I was like, right, I'm not gonna buy Edward a load of things. I hate it when I see things on Instagram or Facebook and mums are literally competing with each other of how much their baby gets for Christmas. My parents and my grandma and a lot of my friends had bought Edward so many things. It's just easier just to buy them one thing and just let your family do the rest. So if you have any money saving tips to do with babies or to do with life, then please leave a comment below, because I'm going to Vietnam next month and I really need to start saving. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.